the window. What's up with gang? We back. What's in my raps? It's fact. She said she missed me all caps. Got anything better than that. What's up with life? It's lit. But I know it get better than that. I know
No,
it
it
get
get
better
better
than
than
that.
that. No, it get better than that.
Like get better than that. What's in my raps? It's fact.
Took a year, but that. So I feel the city that. They never change, I just wanna do better. No disrespect, ain't taking it from whoever. Somebody tell these niggas that I'm on a new level. Going forward, I'm talking pedal to the metal. When shorty in the eyes, she would've thought she saw the devil. Said she mesmerized them in the dreams of small fiddle. I know you see the shiny juice, got them already. Jimmy got you strong, he like them bands hit him. Who saw that you to her, but they can't understand it. Put some money on his bus, cause she can't let her man stick. They gon' try to kill you for that crime, even if you ain't committed. We should buy these blues to make you say you did it. This elected living from these crooked politicians full of homie in the cage. That's just how they make a living. My son gon' need his pop, so I need y'all to see my vision. I need y'all to see my vision. It's now, it's now. Just in case y'all forgot. Man, it's just a setup. When they took my uncle from me, I was more than fed up. I just couldn't let up. Had to go out and get it just to better my position. I remember I was stressing about some feelings I was missing. Don't even know I'm stripping and this money make these niggas act different. So caught up in the life when you was brought up in the system, it's so hard to get ahead. It's easy to lose focus when you focus on the past. Ain't never and it's really on the dash. I want this shit forever, that's why I give it all I have. They used to tell me work hard, you gon' get the cash. Right now I'm feeling like I need a hoodie and a mask. Put the money in the bag, now I'm shining like a lavish. I got bigger dreams, I just wanna get lavish. I just want the cream, cause it's money I can have.
Okay,
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Flagg is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Miller. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Warriors, we've got Alperen Sengun. Shepherd out there with Moncrief. Then it's Dandridge. And it's Dyson in at the 4 spot. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I am... Vision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Sengun with the bucket.
For as hard as Sengun plays, he's always so relaxed on the floor.
Here's Daniels. That falls. Nice feed that time. From Ball.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Sengun. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one is on Miller. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. So it's the Warriors now, after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. And Miller with the block. Edwards against Moncrief. Miller outside to the inside. Second chance shot. Ball no good. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Moncrief. And again, it's the Warriors missing. LA drawn 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And stolen by Miller. Daniels kicks to Edwards. Miller with a screen on Moncrief. Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. The guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And Edwards drops them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Looking to end the run, and it's laid in by Shepherd.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Warriors trail by 4. Over to the wing. Here's Shepherd. Off target from outside. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Shepherd with the ball. He's covered by Ball. Here's Şengün. Count it from 12. Şengün's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Oh.
Bounce that answer like your friend. Bounce that answer like your friend. Bounce that answer like your friend. Bounce that answer like your friend.
This it. Over reloaded.
Great ball movement there.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Shepherd. Here's the screen. Here's Tyson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Şengün, and they recover. From downtown, it's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catch a fire.
Ball, the pass to Edwards. Miller with a screen on Moncrief. To the middle, and it's Miller with the jam.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Warriors trail by 6. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
So I wanted a new credit card, not a hit to my credit. Good thing Experian has no date decline. They match me with cards that won't make my credit.
Richardson is checked in for Golden State. Carlton Carrington comes in for Shepherd. And the Warriors with possession here. 6-point game. Golden State moving the ball around. In the corner, it's Richardson. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Misses off the left iron.
And what a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
Miller finds Ball. Back to Miller. Here's Flagg. He's got 8. No good, his first miss after 3 makes.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Richardson the pass to Şengün.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Some changes for Golden State. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Şengün. Dandridge comes in for Quentin Richardson. And it's Traoré in for Moncrief. Dandridge against Daniel. Traoré, that one's in, his first shot this game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Edwards, and he banks in the layup.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Here's Traoré. Edwards defending. Three-pointers off the mark.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Flagg. He's got 8. Pass to Edwards. Stolen away. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Carrington. It's good from long range.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And Edwards slams it in.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Here's Tyson. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Cooper Flagg making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
They've got Carlton Carrington. Dandridge is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Traore. And it's Coleman in at the center position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Here's Traore. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Right side, Edwards. Traore with the rebound.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Patterson finds Carrington. Here's Coleman. Pass to Patterson. Here's Carrington. A miss that time would have put him up. The Lakers leading. Flagg with it. 8 points for him. Outside, Ball. Inside, Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Miller's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Here's Dandridge. He has yet to score. Ibaka with the screen on Edwards. And Ibaka slams it in.
Oh,
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
Shepard with the ball. He's covered by Ball. Daniels with the steal. Here's Flag. Offline with his 3.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And Ibaka sends it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Dandridge. It's Richardson on the wing. Fires, high post. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Ibaka.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Now Flag. Fires from deep. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Now here's Ball. And the foul called on Quentin Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And you watch Bub Carrington, you know, Tim, for a young player, he has got a real feel for this game.
Yeah, Kevin, he quickly processes things out there. He's got great anticipation at both ends. And I'll tell you what, he's just getting started. Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Powell, right side. Eason, the screen. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Şengün's checked in for Dandridge. And so Eason nails both of them. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Tyson. Right side against Şengün. That one goes in. Şengün's got 12 points in the game.
Did Şengün answer the bell tonight or what? Tremendous offensive performance.
To the inside. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Eason. Pass to Şengün. Over Whiteside. Şengün no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Right side a screen. A baseline J. Another shot. Warriors with the rebound. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And some changes here for the Warriors. Dandridge, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's Moncrief in for Carlton Carrington. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Boyles checked in for Whiteside. side. 1:11 left now here in the second. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Now Shepherd. Şengün with the bucket. 14 points for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Lakers leading by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Misses from close range. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Boston Celtics.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Shoots from the baseline, and is Moncrief with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding me.
Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Anunoby. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Sidney Moncrief. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
No good on that.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. 8 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Tyson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top, up 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season. And let's take a glance now at the Golden State Warriors. They're in a close one so far.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Alperen Sengun has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they got Dyson Daniels. Flag is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Edwards. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam kept it on.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And it's Shepard missing.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Now, here's Sengun. 14 points for him.
You watch Sengun,
and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where
is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Shepard with the ball. Pass to Moncrief. 6 on the shot clock. And they get it. Drills the three-pointer. Moncrief's got himself on the board.
I didn't want to, but I took my turn.
Three there.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Flag. No good on the triple.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Şengün, right wing. Six to shoot. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Şengün's got 16 points.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
Well, when you can see over the top of the defense like that, you have a huge advantage.
It's good. And that's now 10 points for Cooper Flag.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Shepard the pass to Şengün. Pass to Tyson. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by the Lakers. Flag's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Edwards. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Pass to Flag. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And Legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion. You had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Substitution here for the Lakers. Whiteside's checked in for Miller. Foyle comes in for Flag. Anunoby, he's checked in for Daniel. And it's Powell in for Edwards. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Lakers leading by 13. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Guys?
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Ball. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Tyson. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Pass to Şengün.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Shepard, and Whiteside sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. Timeout called the Lakers. Dalton Carrington's checked in for Golden State. 1:53 left in the third quarter.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
It's Powell with the drive. Good on the shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Tyson. The offensive rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Carrington. He's off on that one. Los Angeles leading by 13. Ball, the pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Carrington. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Lakers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. The ball
takes a long look without hesitation.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now Carrington. To the middle to end the run. Sengun, no good. LA has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Outside, Ball. no good with the triple. And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Carlton Carrington. McDaniels is out there with Quentin Richardson. Then there's Shepard. And it's Tyson in at the 5. That's the Warriors' 5. Free throw good, Carrington. Coleman's checked in for McDaniels. And both free throws good for Carrington. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Ball driving the lane, and Ball slams it in.
Fourth quarter, I'm
no
awake.
looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
The Warriors shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Pass to Shepard. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Miller. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And Flagg throws it down.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Flagg's gone an even 50% from the field, shooting 6 for 12. Here's Coleman. Pass to Shepard. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied on.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was the guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
5 to shoot. Here's Tyson. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Right side, Ball. Pass to Miller. Now, Flagg. Off target from three-point range.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Here's Tyson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Richardson for 3, and here we go. Flagg heading to the hoop, and Flagg throws it down.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Well, he had the spotlight. Why not add a little flair?
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Richardson gets a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Richardson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Şengün. And that one, good.
A guy who's ready to fight for it. Şengün using that strength to get that one to go.
And that one drops. And the Lakers lead by 20.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Shepard the pass to Şengün. Golden State moving it around. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it goes down 2 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Flag. Here's Dandridge. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Going inside, and Flag throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Player of the game, Cooper Flag.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Edwards, and it's stolen by Moncrief. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Here's Şengün. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Here's Bull.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Cooper Flag.
And when he's dominant on the glass, his team benefits in so many ways. He took a lot of pressure off of his teammates tonight.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Now, here's Bradley. To the paint, here's Şengün. And there's the dunk. Here's Bull. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Layup, no good. Here's Traore. Edwards defending. That one blocked. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Cooper Flagg.
Some girls are back up and on the
Claude can collaborate right alongside your team. Tag Claude into your engineering channel and watch it pick up the work. Across Anthropic, Claude Tag opens 65% of our product pull requests. Drew heard from a sales rep that one feature, scheduled exports, is the thing their biggest deals are waiting on. He doesn't own it, so he asks the person who does. Nadia tags Claude, it opens the PR, and it lands the change. Claude knows here that what it just pushed affects launch marketing. Claude keeps the team moving without the typical cross-team communication lag. It's scoped to each channel.